Hello and welcome. My name is Carsten Lützen. I'm a Scrum Master and Agile Coach. Today I'll share how we can make our stand-ups, our daily stand-ups or dailies or whatever we call them, in a more solution-focused way. If you like these videos, please subscribe and share them. I really appreciate it when you do that. When we classically introduce our stand-ups, we say, so what did I do yesterday? What am I going to do today? And is there anything holding me back? Those are the three default stand-up questions. I've played around with quite a lot of different questions over time. But what I've really come to like is, I like the concept of yesterday, today, and anything holding me back, but I would like to rephrase them a bit. First off, so what did I achieve yesterday? Focus on the achievements, make people feel proud, not just, then I did task A, task B, and task C. Really, what did I achieve? And if possible, also stage set it as the user. So yesterday, I actually made sure that our users can now do this, and that gives them this value. All of a sudden, we start to be much more user-centric by just changing it like this, and then using the words of the user can now do this, or the user is now able to do that. Second is the coordination, so to say, of the day-to-day. I would really like if people answer the question like, today has been good if, or the best hopes for today. So at the end of the day, my hope is that I will finish these two tasks and the user is then able to create an invoice and send it, or whatever we are working with. Again, we stage set it around the user. We focus on what value does it create for the user, and I don't necessarily go that deep into how am I going to do it. I just say I want to reach this point, and then I during the day can find out how to get there. This also opens up for the other team members to be able to say, oh, I have an idea actually on what course you should plot to get to that point. Instead of me going deep into technical discussions that doesn't really add value and bores the hell out of the 90% of the team. Lastly, we have this, is there anything holding me back? Is there any impediments that I would like either the team or the Scrum Masters help to solve? There I honestly think that it's really nice if we can just openly say, I need help with this, or I need help with that. Because then we're also showing that no, we are not a one-man army, we are not a hero programmer that can do everything by ourselves. But of course this last one requires us to have built trust inside the team. And if we haven't done so already, start building trust in the team. It is, you cannot live without it, simply put. And when we start to do this and have this mindset in the retrospective, all of a sudden, for me at least, it becomes much more focused on how can we move the needle even further in a positive direction, and what we become much more aware of what value are we actually creating for our end user. I really like asking these types of questions instead. I hope that some of you will share what questions are you using. And then, as always, comments, questions, and feedback is more than welcome. Then, have a nice day.